The watch, or rather the tracker watch, looks modern and stylish. The body is perfectly round, only the strap holders protrude on the top and the bottom of it. These are the standard 22mm strap fittings, and you can use any strap you want, either original MS Fit straps, third-party straps, or any other watch strap that is 22mm wide. Around the screen there is a metal round frame. It's beautifully polished and looks quite fancy. The front is filled with a screen. It is round, but has a small cutoff piece at the bottom for antennas apparently, and there are a few antennas in this watch. The screen size is 1.34 inches in diameter, and the resolution is 320 by 320. The screen is quite large. It has a backlight, and the technology used for it is transflective. This means that you can still use backlight at night or dark indoors, but on a bright day or even under the direct sunlight, the backlight goes off rather than trying to fight the sun, and the transflective screen is perfectly visible under proper viewing angles, as if the data was printed on the screen. This looks better under direct sunlight than any other smartwatch. The transflective screen is a great idea. It might seem dull right off the box, but then you will appreciate it. It is well visible at night and perfectly visible at daytime. Thumbs up. It is a full-color screen as well, which is better than the black and white Pebble, for example, and faster too. Looks better than the color e-ink as well. The screen is very usable and is also always on. It is well visible without backlight, so it doesn't drain the battery in any significant way. It is covered with a protective glass, and from what I can tell, it is not easily scratched. The battery life of this watch is then directly dependent on the screen technology used. This watch lasts much longer than any other smartwatch on a single charge. The proprietary operating system used seems to aid this as well. This way, a small 280 mAh battery with moderate notifications and GPS turned off lasts for up to 12 days. This is a great result. With active notifications, it lives up to 5 days. Under maximum load with turned-on GPS and Wi-Fi, constant heartbeat measurements and Bluetooth music, it will last up to 35 hours. This means charging your watch once a week or even more rare than that. This is much more comfortable than daily charging of other smartwatches. The Amazfit smartwatch is built on a similar to other architecture, the dual-core 1.2 GHz processor, 512 MB of RAM and 4 GB of flash memory. But it is not the Android Wear, it is proprietary. This doesn't cripple the main smartwatch functions, and with firmware updates the new features will be added, or even app support eventually. This is first and foremost a fitness tracker, so the fitness functionality of the device is emphasized. It has a rather precise laser heartbeat sensor, its own GPS receiver to record tracks and movement when you run or ride a bike, for example. A full-fledged compass is also available. The watch has IP67 water resistant, so you can shower with it or work out under heavy rain. I would rather not swim, let alone dive with it. Also here are the oldies but goldies, pedometer, gyro, accelerometer, etc. Wireless. A Bluetooth 4.0 low energy, Wi-Fi and onboard GPS GLONASS receiver. Bluetooth is obviously required to connect to your phone, but can also be used to directly connect the smartwatch to a stereo Bluetooth headset to listen to music. This can be done without the phone, and the music is then stored on the 4 GB of the internal memory of the watch. This is enough for even the longest runs and bike routes. The built-in Wi-Fi can update the firmware and upload the stats to the Mi account without the need for the smartphone connection, as well as play some internet radio. That's some cool stuff. You can also record your run, track or bike ride without using the phone. The built-in GPS is then used to record speed, route, elevation and all other GPS-dependent stats. You can leave the phone at home and basically have everything you need in the watch. The screen brightness can be adjusted in 3 steps, or left automatic. The brightness is far from high, but is really plenty enough since you really need it only in the complete darkness. When there is any other light source, you don't need the backlight at all. The watch can display weather. This is another great feature it has. It is much more intuitive to look at your weather on a watch rather than a smartphone, somehow more natural. I have no idea why. Notifications. This is one of the most important things on a smartwatch. In the supplied app, you can choose the apps that will push the notifications to your watch, and the list is really unlimited. Any app installed can do it. The Android API is used, so no additional support on the watch side is required. Anything in the notification tray can be displayed on the watch properly with app icon and everything. I used mail notifications, both Gmail and ordinary, SMS, calls with ability to answer them or mute, Facebook and the Messenger, Viber, WhatsApp, really anything. Even the long messages arrive intact and are scrollable within. If you open the message or the notification on the phone though, it will disappear from the watch. The notifications immediately appear on the screen, plus the watch vibrates, which is handy. The calls notify with the long continuous vibration. The watch face can be changed either from the app or right on the watch itself. There is a night mode where you can turn all of the notifications and vibrations off, but sleeping stats and other sensors will still function. The watch is rather big but looks adequate even on a smaller hand. Till the next time.
This is the ZenWatch 3. Not only is it the perfect companion to your Zen phone, it's incredibly stylish too. The circular design is distinctly classic. 3 buttons on the side and the usual touchscreen controls make it easy to navigate. From the stitched Italian leather bands to the jewelry-grade 316L steel body, the ZenWatch 3 really is a sight to behold. Silver, gunmetal, and rose gold options are all available. This premium craftsmanship can withstand the test of time. It's easy to make the ZenWatch 3 your own. More than 50 faces are available for download, plus you can build your own with the dedicated Face Designer app. Dive into the ZenWatch Manager app to make fine adjustments. Have an active lifestyle? The ZenWatch 3 can keep up. You can monitor your exercise with the revamped ZenFit app. It's water resistant, and there are rubber sport straps available. The ZenWatch 3 is particularly clever about charging. The brand new Hypercharge system can top up to 60% in only 15 minutes. With the optional battery pack, you can get an extra 40% charge. Beyond that, a special Eco mode can double your battery life. Plus, the new Qualcomm Snapdragon processor uses 25% less power than the previous generation. The Asus ZenWatch 3 embodies luxury for everyone. Visit zenphone.asus.com.